Whether you're an aspiring metal artist or a seasoned pro, if you'd like to enrich your metal arts knowledge and practice, my Art of Heat-Colored Steel Engraving course will show you how to make your art with this extraordinary medium and become confident, capable, and innovative using fire, grit, and steel to realize your creative vision. With heat-colored steel engraving, your work takes on a life of its own, transforming itself as you make it, no matter how clearly you've envisioned your piece. By the very nature of the medium, and no matter your skill level, factors beyond your control will conspire to influence the outcome. And that's the beauty of it. You're harnessing the elements to transform a bare sheet of steel into a richly textured and colored work of art. The decisions you make as you work are informed by your experience, sensitivity, and knowledge. And whether you make them in quiet contemplation or the heat of the moment, that touch of alchemy that comes with playing with fire can be your nemesis or your friend. And the more experienced you become, the better prepared you are to anticipate its subtle ways and capitalize on them. Hello, I'm Jeff Dean. I've been making sculptures and decorative metal art for individuals, corporations, and public art projects since 1981. When I stumbled onto heat-colored steel engraving, it opened up a new world of possibility for me. For a sculptor or metal artist, heat-colored steel engraving provides a means for making 2- and 3-dimensional pictures using tangible materials and familiar tools. Your grinder is your paintbrush, and your torch is your color palette, with the play of light against the richly textured surface creating dynamic visual effects that are impossible to achieve with other materials. As artists, finding a medium we resonate with can be challenging enough, but mastering its techniques and nuances is another thing altogether, and attempting to do so by trial and error can be a lengthy and frustrating process. Don't get me wrong, I'm definitely a do-it-yourself type of guy, but if I'd had a mentor to speed me on my way, I could have avoided the school of hard knocks. After 30 years of refining the process, I'm ready to share what I've learned. And after 2 years in the making, my Art of Heat-Colored Steel Engraving course is finally ready. Not only will you finish with a firm grasp of the foundational skills, but you'll also stretch the limits of your imagination when it comes to implementing them.
The course consists of 6 modules. Module 1, Setting Up Shop, is all about preparing your workspace and gathering the tools and supplies that you need to get started. Module 2, the heat color spectrum, covers the fundamentals of heat coloring and ways to create both solid colors and color blends or gradients. Module 3, Engraving Your Design, goes into all the different ways that you can make the lines of your drawing and your design permanent in the steel. Module 4, Decorative Grinding, covers how to suggest materials, forms, depth, transparency, and movement with your grinding patterns to best portray your subject matter and bring all the different surfaces of your artwork to life. Module 5, Combining Color and Texture, explores how colors show up differently on a variety of textures of bare or rusted metal. And you'll also learn how to use repeated coloring and grinding sequences to produce advanced effects. In Module 6, the creative process, is where you'll bring everything you've been learning together to create a piece of art in your own artistic style.